There are two programs by the Ministry of Education. One is called SENA, which involves working with older students. The other one is called MEN, and you are placed in a public school. Could be anywhere in the country. The students can be a bit crazy, but always fun, and you will be co-teaching. So ideally the co-teacher will provide some level of discipline. It's important just to enjoy the experience as well, not take it too seriously. You're not just there to teach, you're also there to inspire the students, to make them think about other cultures and expand their horizons. I would really recommend the MEN programme to a certain type of person who is flexible, open-minded, but also just really wants to get to know a culture from the inside out. At your school you'll become like a bit of a celebrity. Even amongst the teachers, they'll be wanting to chat to you and invite you to their houses. You may not be living in typical tourist part of Colombia, so you'll really get a different perspective on the culture here.
So what's up, guys? I'm going to talk about some of the difficulties in the program. So one major difficulty is scheduling of classes. Depending on who your co-teacher is or your mentor, they may or may not keep you in the loop. Some are definitely better than others. Number two is the school you're placed in can vary a lot in terms of quality of students. If the teachers take English classes seriously, and the amount of planning you're going to actually end up doing with co-teachers. Also for SENA as well. I don't teach for SENA, but we have friends that do. And depending on which SENA you're placed in, if it's a construction, a cooking, or whatever SENA, the students are going to have different motivation. If it's, for example, a tourism SENA, they're going to be a lot more motivated to learn English. I would say for MEN people, you're scheduled for more hours. The classes tend to be way less disciplined, and the level of English tends to be about zero. Like hello, maybe how are you? And if you ask them how old they are, they're not going to know the answer. The main difficulties, or some of the biggest difficulties, are dealing with scheduling, dealing with students that don't care about learning, dealing with co-teachers that don't care about teaching, and dealing with general school problems. You get paid 1.5 million pesos for SENA and MEN program. Depending on where you live, this is plenty to get by. In Armenia, Colombia, where I live, 1.5 million pesos is enough to have a nice place, eat well, and have enough money to travel. They don't adjust the amount they pay you based on the cost of living and where you are. So think about that if you don't have a lot of extra money to spend if you want to live in Medellin or Cartagena or any of the other expensive cities. Colombia is an awesome country. I've gotten to do a lot of amazing things with my students, and I think everyone here will remember this experience for the rest of their life.